Winning a third straight crown in the UAAP was a bittersweet moment for the graduating players of the Ateneo Blue Eagles. Now, Ateneo is losing 5 key players, and 3 of them are with us now. Finals MVP Thirdy Ravena, Isaac Go, and Adrian Wong. And then the 2 others are, of course, the Nieto twins. That's a lot of experience. That's a lot of leadership that's going away from this team. So for, I guess, moving forward for the fans who are already looking ahead to season 83, I mean, who's going to replace all you guys? Who's going to be the new leaders of Ateneo?
Well, the veteran guys like Gian and BJ, Tyler, and SJ definitely are going to step up. And it's not, I don't think it's really a big loss, because with the culture that we have, that's what we were before. We lost a great leader in G-Boy, and then Vince and Anton. They're the vocal guys in the team. And I think it's just a matter of stepping up to the challenge of Coach Tab, because he always challenges us to be leaders and also followers. Kaya rin kami naging ganito. It's because of the challenge that he imposed on us when we were looking for leaders during the earlier seasons.
Yeah. So, now I don't know if you guys totally agreed with Coach Tab's style of your starters, but it doesn't mean they're gonna get a ton of minutes.
No.
I know Thirdy didn't agree with that. Still does not.
I do.
No, but it sets up. It sets up, you know, the future for the younger guys. You mentioned SJ and Tyler and, you know, Magdenberg and Matthew Daves, and they were getting like a ton of minutes in the finals. Were you like thinking, well, you know what, Coach Tab already knows what he's doing. He's preparing for next year. Was that the case?
Yeah, but in our system, anyone really could step up. It's just we just believe in each other that much, and we don't really care who's on the court. We just want to win at the end of the day.
That's okay, and that's something I really am curious of. Sacrifice is a big theme in your team. You have to sacrifice your stats. You sacrifice your minutes. You sacrifice, you know, your playing time. You're turning pro. This is supposed to be the year na, you know, papakita ka na, I'm PBA ready, but, you know, with Coach Tab, I don't care. You sit down if you need to sit down. So, is that a sacrifice that you were happily making, or talaga sacrifice siya na sometimes it's tough to make that sacrifice?
I think for all of us, it was tough at first because, of course, every player has their ego, and ego is neither a good or a bad thing, because ego can drive you to be better. But at the same time, when you buy into the system, when you buy in, and especially when the leaders buy in, it allows for everybody to grow, because now the younger guys who come and say that, oh, Coach Tab is calling out the vets, oh, these vets aren't coming in and slacking off in practice, they're actually going harder. So it pushes the younger guys, it gives them an idea what we want to do, and it just makes the environment very, very good and learnful. You can learn a lot in that kind of environment.
Yeah, and the learning really did not stop. Kasi even towards the end, Thirdy, you were still, quote-unquote, learning. You know, there was one play, medyo you kind of forced the issue, offensive foul, and Coach Tab wanted to throw you outside the Mall of Asia Arena. This was game 2. You were basically moments away from winning a 3rd straight title, and he was still on your case.
Yeah, pretty much all the time. But, I mean, that's how Coach Tab is. He doesn't leave any stones unturned. Na kahit ano man pagkakamali na ginawa mo, whether it's in the last second of that game, if you make a mental mistake, just, you know it's gonna come in the viewing session. You know you're gonna see it. You know you're gonna get something out of it. So even ako pag sa laro, kunyari, I make a mental mistake, alam ko na when we watch it, I'm just gonna get it in the video session. And that's just how he is. He's a perfectionist. He always strives for that. And I think that's what really made us who we are. Na talagang he really wants us to be complete, not just really. He just doesn't want us to be talented or skillful, but he just wants us to understand the game and learn how to be thinkers inside the court. And that's why, like, Coach Tab's like that. Nah, it's very hard on us. So
when you say he's hard on you, like for you, Adrian, personally, individually, how was he hard on you?
On me, he would just push you to your limits.
He wasn't hard on me.
He wasn't hard on you.
That's crazy.
Not on Adrian White?
That's crazy.
Kaya pala kay Adrian, I had fun and okay. kaya naman pala, hindi pala pinapahirapan to eh.
Adrian is okay. Adrian is generally okay.
And he was okay. He was aight. He was aight. How come you got a free pass and everyone else, they were suffering?
I don't know. It just be like that sometimes. Sacrifice. It's the sacrifice.
I don't know what kind of sacrifice you made. How do you seem like you were okay? How about you? What was your relationship with Coach Tam?
I think first he got mad at me because of course I lacked the physicals, so speed, agility. I was fatter before. He'd get on that, and he'd still get on me for not being ready to shoot, not reading the defense. It's these little things that he expects me to do and be ready already, but I still make those mistakes. So he's constantly pushing me and Thirdy a lot of times to be better, and not only both of us, but everybody. So he calls out everybody. He calls on Ange for not dunking in practice. He calls on Shu for hanging his head. He calls out everybody. So.
Except Adrian.
Except
Okay,
Adrian.
except Adrian.
Adrian,
Except no.
everyone else.
Except no.
Everyone else come here.
So yeah, and maybe Adrian's not making a lot of mistakes for him to critique in the first place. So maybe
he's playing the right way.
Yeah, maybe he's playing the right way. So
I mean, I think fans would have liked to see more 3-pointers from Adrian, but he's playing the right way.
Is he?
He is.
That's Coach Tab.
Yeah, we gotta get Coach Tab here, and you should ask.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I'm gonna ask
Adrian lang.
Coach Tab. What will you miss the most? You guys are done. You're done. Ateneo, UAP, it's over. What will you miss the most? 30.
I guess the grind. Not just by work, not just like physically working, but also like just the fact that I'm not gonna be able to ask Coach Tab. I mean, I could ask Coach Tab, but it's different pag yun nandun ka talaga sa team mismo na like every after the game we watch. I go to his house and we rewatch the game to like 1 to 2 a.m. and he just tells me everything. Parang may lesson ka sa basketball eh. And for me, it's that continuous development na gusto niya para sa akin. Kasi he gets frustrated with me because sometimes he feels na he wants it better na for me to get better. Para mas gusto niya akong gumaling kaysa sa sarili ko. So dun siya na-frustrate minsan. So that's why we're always on video. And with that, like, it's just a continuous learning na nakuha ko kay Coach Tab every single time na mag-usap kami. I always learn something new. That's the thing with Coach Tab. And then I always just try to be a sponge, and it's something that I'm definitely gonna miss. Aside from playing for the community, of course. For ever since I was grade 6, I've been in Ateneo na. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely miss that.
It's tough for me to imagine you as a sponge. No? You're more like Groot kasi parang traps yung braso mo. Parang hindi sponge. What will you miss the most in your cushy life with the Blue Eagles?
Like they said, the grind, but also like our brotherhood that we have and the culture that we made in the team. Because everyone, we treat each other as brothers, as families, and even the coaching staff, the whole 9 yards, like the managers, our ball boys, Mac and Will, we just treat them like family, and that culture, I'm really going to miss that.
I think for me, it's just the entire journey. As Thirdy mentioned, the grind, it was part of the journey, entering as young men, and now we're exiting Ateneo as adults. And as Adrian said, like this brotherhood that we formed throughout this journey, it's something that you can't easily get. It's not something that comes along in life often. So we just cherish these last 5-6 years that we've had, and definitely we're gonna miss it.
And of course, the fans will miss you guys because you're gonna move on to the next chapter of your career. And the curious question is, what is next? So Isaac, I'll start with you. What's the next step for you?
I'm entering the PBA draft this December 8th, right? December 8th. Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you right now, Isaac, you need to be more patient with the physicality, ha? Kasi para hindi ka magsasnap ka agad pag konting shout out to
That was a different ice, by the way.
Hindi
That was the first time
normal.
I've seen ice.
Hindi yun normal na.
Kahit ako natakot ako.
That was an outlier.
Ako natakot ako for Jan ako rito eh.
That's an outlier.
Okay, so you're joining the PBA draft. Okay. Adrian, what's next for you?
Same. I'll be joining the PBA draft this December.
This December. You've already filed your application. Well,
I haven't filed.
You haven't filed. Please do that already. So get it out of the way. Mr. Ravena, what is your plan?
I'll be finalizing my plan with my parents very soon. Just
Why
trying.
are they laughing? Why are they laughing?
We don't.
I don't know.
We also don't know where he's
We
going.
don't know. You don't know his plan.
I don't know, but I'm just gonna have to talk to my parents and probably a couple of people regarding with what's gonna happen next, and because our entire focus was on the finals. Now we really didn't leave any room for things other than that, other than school and basketball in that period of time. So we're gonna make a decision soon.
I think people really appreciate the focus 30. You were so focused on the finals and what you wanted to wear before games. That was the...
Isn't that the most important thing?
Disappointed nga ako eh. Nag-shorts tsaka t-shirt ka lang. Pag before the game, naka-suit and shorts ka pa.
Next time.
Next time,
I didn't get the memo.
Yeah, next time. Once again, congratulations to you guys. What a career, what a season, and we're gonna cheer for your future endeavors. Thirdy Ravena, Adrian Wong, Isaac Go, congratulations guys.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for having us in your show.
Just up next time. Still ahead, Bo Belga chows down with Blackwater Elite's Carl Brian Cruz to talk about the good old UAP days and CBC's transition to his new team. So stay with us.